All right, what's up, people? Today we're going to be talking about a Destiny build that I found that is really strong and really good at keeping you alive. But first, I want to play you guys a little commercial. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you lovely people watching. My name is Wet Napkin, but you can just call me Napkin. Let me ask you a question. Does your Destiny damage phase look like this? All right, placing well.
Up together.
Damage.
Fuck.
Damn. Or do your Crucible matches look anything like this? Are you unable to keep your friends alive in their time of need? Are you unable to get an erection after you came home from a long, tiring day at work, only to find your wife cheating on you with your best friend of 7 years? Well, do I have a solution for you. Speaker Sight, a brand new Warlock exotic helmet that will surely put the heels into your deals. This exotic helmet can truly do it all. You need something to sustain during a damage phase? Do you want to stay alive during an intense trials match? Do you want to show Charlene that a good work ethic is all you truly need, and size of Brian's penis does not matter, or how much money he has in his bank account? Well, look no further than the Speaker Sight! Note, this is merely an exotic helmet in a video game and cannot serve as proper treatment for therapy. If you or your loved one is suffering from severe depression, it is highly recommended that you seek out proper help. Thank you. Alright, we're here today to talk about the Speaker's Sight exotic armor piece. I think this thing is probably going to be the new sustain item in Destiny 2. Before the final shape, Well of Radiance was the strongest super in the game because you were able to put it down and literally just never die at all. You get a damage buff, you get constant restoration for you and your allies, and you were never able to die. But now, Bungie has nerfed Well of Radiance, and we need to find a new alternative in order to stay alive during dungeon bosses, raid bosses, and hell, even the Crucible. In comes Speaker's Sight. This is an exotic Warlock helmet that says Lost Voice. Healing grenades spawn a restorative turret. Healing allies occasionally spawns an orb of power. This exotic helmet is really good, and it gets even better when you start comparing it on the solar subclass specifically. This is good on Prismatic, but I think where it really shines is with two things. Number one, Ember of Benevolence. This says applying Restoration Cure or Radiant to allies grants increased grenade, melee, and class ability energy for a short duration. Heat Rises will allow you to consume your grenade and get a buff called Heat Rises, which will create a burst of healing around you and your allies, and it allows you to fire melee and throw grenades while airborne, and any kills while airborne will increase the duration of Heat Rises and grant you melee energy. Now, you might be wondering, does the Speaker Sight actually work with Heat Rises? The answer to that is yes, it does. Very much so. So I'm in the EDZ here, and as you can see, I have my healing grenade. When I throw my grenade, it's just going to spawn down a normal healing turret. As you can see, the healing turret lasts for a pretty long duration. It can be destroyed, but you will have the healing, and whenever you walk through the healing turret, you get healed even more. So now, since that I have my grenade back, I'm going to hold the grenade to activate Heat Rises and watch what happens. I get Heat Rises, and it still places the healing turret now in the sky. Okay, I am in a private match here. I increased my super ability regeneration, but I did not increase anything else. I'm going to show you the power of this build while in your super. So like I said before, you have Song of Blame to get the healing turrets. You have your Heat Rises in order to buff up your Phoenix Dive, and you have Helion in order to make sure you have extra damage. So I'm going to pop Song of Flame here. And as you could see, when I consume my grenade, everything happens, but then I get my grenade back extremely fast. This is with no grenade energy buffs from a private match. I could just sit here and spam my healing grenade if I wanted to. So I want to show you guys what an actual rotation would be while in super. So we're going to pop super. And as you can see, we're also radiant. Anyone who stands around me is also going to become radiant. We're going to activate our nade, jump, melee, dive. Activate our nade, jump, melee, dive. Okay, so if you don't care about healing as much as you need to, or your teammates are able to live, what you can do is super, jump, grenade, melee, grenade, dive. So jump, grenade, melee, dive. After you've already gotten a healing turn up. So you want to get the healing turn up as soon as possible. Melee, dive, and then pop grenade or grenade in between. That doesn't matter. You will just always be healing because the healing turret. You'll always be healing your allies so you can get Ember of Benevolence to prop so your abilities can come back even faster. So this build, this exotic specifically, is extremely strong if you pair it with Heat Rises and Ember of Benevolence. It is strong and can be used on the Prismatic subclass. It just won't be as powerful if, like, when you're on the Solar subclass, because you don't have Heat Rises and you also don't have Ember of Benevolence at all here. I looked through all of them. You cannot get Ember of Benevolence here. That's where the exotic really gets its shine from Heat Rises and Ember of Benevolence. So this is a really, really good way to keep your entire team alive without using Well of Radiance, and you still get all of the benefits from Well of Radiance. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay of me in the final boss of the Dual Destiny mission. It's me and my friend. We were literally just tanking the boss because I had this build set up and I was making sure nobody died. We stood alive the entire boss fight. If you guys enjoyed me talking about an exotic, let me know in the comments below. I do actually like these sort of videos. I want to make more. I think there are some other things that are interesting to me. And yeah, comment how you feel about the speaker site exotic in the comment section below. I'd like to hear you guys' opinion. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.